That was a masterclass of trash. Hello everybody and welcome back to For the Record. Today we're doing a Sporkle quiz on the one, the only, Kendrick Lamar. We're going to see if I can name every song in his discography, excluding singles. This is just like his albums, right? We're going to see if I can name the track list on all of his albums. Kendrick, one of my favorite artists of all time, probably got him at number 3. Maybe I'll do an all-time artist ranking video later. But just to clarify some things in the last episode, I did say I was more like a podcast channel. This will definitely be more of a shorter video. We're still finding our way, you know what I'm saying? So we're just trying things out, see how it goes. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the Sporkle quiz and we're gonna see how I do. Okay, so one thing I like to do, especially with quizzes that have a lot of questions, I'm gonna go practice mode for this. So that way I can be able to talk to you guys while I'm filling out the answers. One thing that I did notice that this quiz didn't have is that it doesn't have overly dedicated, which is not the best because there's some good songs on there. But let's jump right into it. I'm gonna just start off with like the easy ones. You know, we got Humble, and if I type slow, don't flame me in the comments. We're gonna go with Money Trees. Money Trees, there we go. We got Mad City, of course. This is gonna make me do the double A's. It is Mad City. There we go. Good Kid, obviously. And then let's move over to T-Pab. We're gonna have Wesley's Theory. Wesley's Theory. I typed an A instead of an S, but we're gonna, obviously we're gonna have Alright with the Pharrell beat on there. Let's see if I can go like down a track list real quick. We're gonna start with Damn. So Damn might be a hot take, but my favorite album of all time has my favorite song of all time, which we're gonna go with Fear, you know what I'm saying? And then we got Love, we got Feel, we're gonna have Duckworth. I see a lot of people have Duckworth as their favorite song on Damn. I can understand why, but I think there's just so many good songs on Damn. Like I think Lust, for instance, is a better song than Duckworth. I love that song. We're gonna have XXX, absolute banger with the killer beat switch on there, and obviously DNA. Damn is my intro to Kendrick. Like I said, I got into music around like 2019. So, we're gonna have God, which I think is gonna be like the one miss that people say is on Damn. I don't think it's a bad song by any means, but it's not one I go back to the most on that album for sure. Let's see, can I complete this album out? What am I missing? Oh, Element. How can I forget about Element? Yep. And then let's see. Alright, we're gonna move on from them. We're gonna go back to Good Kid, Mad City, get the big 3 albums out of the way. Alright, let's see. What's the intro? Shireen, aka Shireen. How do you spell Shireen? There we go. We got it. All right. Moving on. Backseat Freestyle, one probably top 3 on Good Kid, Mad City in my opinion. Love that track. Then we're gonna have Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. There we go. What else are we gonna have on there? We're gonna have Is this the deluxe, I'm assuming? Little story about Aaron Aflalo right there, Black Boy Fly. And then we're gonna go with, all right, why am I blanking? I feel like I should get more Good Kid, Mad City songs. Good Kid, Mad City is my second favorite Kendrick album. So yeah, and it's controversial. I have T-Pab at 3, so, but say what you want. All right, we're gonna move on to T-Pab for free, and then we're gonna have for, not Fort, type right then. For Sale interlude is probably my favorite song on To Pimp a Butterfly, which is kind of crazy, but it's just crazy what he's able to do on that with like the jazzy, like just the way he's like flowing on there is crazy. So like conversive, if you know what I'm trying to say. We're gonna have Mortal Man. We're gonna have Blacker the Berry. I can't say that song without thinking of the Drake line in Family Matters, but you know, it's Drake is the ops at the. I'm just kidding. I don't hate Drake. I definitely prefer Kendrick to Drake, but you know, say what you want. But all right, we're gonna Complexion with the Rhapsody feature, and then we're gonna have. I'm missing some like mainstream hits. I already know. These Walls. What else are we gonna have? Let's get Section 80 in here. We're gonna have Rigor Mortis. We're gonna have Kush and Corinthians. Am I spelling Corinthians wrong? There we go. All right, let's see. What's the intro to Section 80? Oh yeah, that's right. There we go. All right. What else is on Section 80? We're gonna have Poe Man's Dreams. Have nope, not Caps Lock. Tammy's song. Let's see. Oh, that just reminded me about literally like one of the greatest rap songs of all time. Oh, it just took Sing About Me. I'm a little slow. Didn't see it go through. All right, there we go. Sing About Me. Amazing Grant Green sample in there. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, people, if you know Sing About Me, you know Sing About Me. Best, probably Kendrick's best, if I had to say. I have fear over it, but you know, like the favorite, best argument. What else is on Section 80? We gonna have Absol's Outro. That I think is like the least streamed song on that album, but I like that song a lot. I think I love the chemistry that Absol and Kendrick have together. And then what else is there? We're gonna have ADHD banger. Could I get like the Untitled Unmastered song out of the way? Untitled. It's just gonna be one. Okay. Here, to save time, copy and paste. 8. Out of the Untitles, I'd probably say my favorite. I really like 3. Untitled 3 is very smooth. 8 is so fun to listen to. 7 is crazy energy. But yeah, and 6 is smooth as well. It's close between like, I'd probably say it's a top 3 contention. It'll probably be 3, 6, and 8. Probably. 7's very good too. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, just to bump my score up a little bit, let's get Mr. Morale in here. We're gonna have United in Grief We're gonna have why did Crown come to my head? Like, I don't know why. Purple Hearts. We're gonna have Worldwide Steppers. Love that song. That's probably like, maybe not the one that I had a phase where I was listening to that song a lot. Worldwide Steppers. It's probably the best song on there, at least lyrically speaking. The beat is great too, but you know, it doesn't have the most replay value. Mother I Sober, probably one of the few songs of, like, not to sound like I'm a big tough guy or anything, but probably one of the few songs that's actually like brought me to tears. That song is like heart-wrenching. Speaking of heart-wrenching, Auntie Diaries, another like Diaries. There we go. Mirror. Am I spelling mirror wrong? What? How do you spell mirror wrong? There we go. I think that's spelled wrong. Is there another I in mirror? I might be. I don't know. I might be off my rocker. All right. More Mr. Morale. What's on there? We gonna have Savior with Baby Keem in there, and it gives me the interlude too. What's the other interlude that Kodak Black is just? Speaking of Kodak Black, let's get Silent Hill out of the way. Crazy beat. But what's the one where he's just kind of like talking over a bunch of pianos? Rich. That's right. Rich interlude, and then we're gonna have Rich Spirit. Cool. N95. Saw that live at speaking of which, I saw Kendrick live at Flognaw last year. And though it wasn't like, because I saw a bunch of videos from like the Mr. Morale tour, so it's not like the true essence of a Kendrick Lamar show, I feel like. But, and like he's very short, first of all, no offense to Kendrick, but it was kind of hard to see him. I was up as close as I possibly could, but I was stuck between like two really big dudes, and yeah, it wasn't fun. I like kind of left the crowd, and like security's pulling people out that like felt like it was too crowded, and I left like after I heard like a little bit over than half the set. But yeah, it was still a great show, but I would definitely like to see Kendrick again. And he's supposed to be dropping an album, I heard, so hopefully he goes on tour and I can see him then. But yeah, Kendrick live is definitely a great experience, and it grew appreciation for N95. Hearing that live, those synths just like fill you up with energy. It's bugging me that I have empty slots on Damn. Why is that a thing? Let's see, what's after DNA? Because Damn is very like well thought out, well put together. There we go. Came to me. All right, and then Loyalty with Rihanna, and then after Loyalty, right before Humble, what are we gonna have? Trying to think. Because I was thinking like Damn has like a lot of like more pop hits on there, so it made me think of Die Hard, which I wasn't too huge of a fan of. Still not now. I mean, it's good if it's on, but you know, not going back to that all too much myself. All right, let's go back to Good Kid, Mad City. What else is on there? Are we gonna have since it's the deluxe? We're probably gonna have Now or Never with Mary J. Blige. Great song. That's like a song that if you listen to that and you're not like ready to take on the day, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Let's see. What else is on Good Kid, Mad City? I gotta be missing some like big ones. Compton with Dr. Dre. which makes me think of The Recipe. Hot take, I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but most charismatic Dr. Dre verse probably on Recipe. Because people, I think like there's a bit of an argument between which verse is better versus like Compton and Recipe. I love Recipe so much. Also, that sample flip is so smooth. And yeah, most like just charisma all throughout that track. What's after Backseat Freestyle and In Between Money Trees that I'm forgetting about? I literally like have all the songs on my playlist. Man, I can't believe I'm blanking right now. Alright, we're moving on to T-Pab because there's a lot of emptiness there too. We're closing in on, I think, the 15 minutes that it was gonna give me. I'm 62 for 87. Let's get those numbers up. For free interlude, that's another thing that with T-Pab, and then like its album construction, because it extends the poem that you hear at the end of Mortal Man. So I'm trying to like remember like which one has the extensions and whatnot. Man. Uh-oh. I'm going completely blank. I just gotta think Kendrick songs. Let's see. Oh, alright. I'm just thinking of the first thing that comes to mind. We got High Power. Man, why? I need to listen to T-Pab again, because why am I like struggling here? What's the oh, You Ain't Gotta Lie. King Kunta. Alright, there we go. We're the gears are turning. The gears are turning again. What was, I thought You Ain't Gotta Lie was right before Mortal Man. What am I missing in that last slot there? Again, I'm looking at this damn spot that I'm missing. It's bugging me. Backseat Freestyle, and then into Money Trees. Oh, here we go. Swimming pools. I guess I have a hot take on swimming pools too. It's probably my least favorite song on Good Kid, Mad City. I don't know. Like it's like the one song on there that I don't think has stood the test of time. It sounds a little bit like a little bit dated, you know. But all right, there we go. Came to my mind. Speaking of Drake, Poetic Justice, and then The Art of Pure, misspelled art for some reason, fat fingered. Peer Pressure. There we go. I knew there was a big one that I was missing, but all right, so we're missing one, and it's the one right before, and I know what it is. It's Real. There we go. First album filled out. Just had to lock in for a second, you know. Gotta take some step away, take some time, and then reassess. 69 for 87 right now. Let's see what we can do. I am missing a lot of Section 80, and I know there's more. They have like chapter 6. Is it spelled out? There we go. And then we have chapter 10. There we go. Because Section 80 is in like the form of a book, and then Good Kid, Mad City is a movie, T-Pab a poem, so on and so forth. Let's save Mr. Morale for last, because, you know, I don't know. I feel I need to get the big 3 done, which, I mean, I have Good Kid, Mad City done, but T-Pab is still, I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like about 6 songs on there. That's bad. That's real bad. Oh, there we go. I had to think features, and then I thought Snoop Dogg. So there we go. We got institutionalized. There we go. All right, just gotta think features sometimes, because I don't think the tracks, like, it doesn't list the features in the titles. It lists some, like, you know, in the artists, but I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't click right away. And then let's see. Oh, hood politics. That's like the one song that like makes me think of the album cover the most, I think. And yeah, also that like that breakdown where he says Obama what it do, and then it like just goes the instrumentation just goes crazy and it swells up with, I mean, Thundercat has his hands on that album, so the bass and the funkiness is gonna be there for sure. All right, feeling a little bit better now. Still not done yet. Let me lock in on the damn one. We got Blood, we got Ya, we got Element. Oh, again, thinking of features, I thought of Sampha, so we got Father Time. I know a lot of people were probably screaming at me for that one on Mr. Morale, because that's like a fan favorite. All right, we almost got Mr. Morale filled out. We're missing a slot in between Rich Spirit and Purple Hearts, and then in between Purple Hearts and Crown, just like that middle area where the album splits. I feel like I'm missing like a hard, like a more of like the aggressive ones. Oh my, I can't believe these are the easiest ones. You and I. Oh my gosh, that was, I don't know what I was doing. Oh my gosh, thank God I got that. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. You always think of both of them. When you think of the other, you think of when you think of one of them, you think of the other. Like, that's crazy that it took me that long to get it. But okay, that closes the gap. We still missing 2 songs on To Pimp a Butterfly. Man. I'm trying, again, thinking features. What else? Because he has a lot of vocalists on here. He doesn't really have, like, other rappers. Which I don't blame him, because he did a good enough job himself. Oh, I got the damn one. There we go. Pride with Steve Lacy on production. Okay, I think the reason it's passed my mind is because that's probably also a hot take lower on the list in terms of damn tracks. That, you know, it's still a great song. I love listening to it, but yeah, like, I would probably have it in the bottom with like God, and, you know, if we're like everything else, like God and Pride are like the 2 songs that I'm like, yeah, they're a little lower echelon, but everything else is just like up here. You know, like a lot of people love that song, but yeah, I still love it. Don't get me wrong. All right, so we got 2 full albums filled out. What are we missing? We're 10 songs away from completing the quiz. We've been here for 25 minutes and 40 seconds. Man. I'm not going to be too mad if I miss out on some Mr. Morale songs. It's the... let me lock in on T-Pap real quick. T-Pap. Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, we've been here for we're closing in on 30 minutes. I didn't think it was I don't think I was gonna do this. I thought I was definitely gonna clear out the big 3. And I would want to wait here and just try to keep thinking, but I'm gonna just call it, and then I can get made fun of or whatever. But calling it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Let's save that for later. We gonna have Hold Up, I Shoulda Got, No Makeup Advice, I'm Not Mad At, Keisha's song. I thought Tammy's song was Keisha's song, so I thought I already got that for some reason. Okay, and then Ronald Reagan Era I Shoulda Got, Blow My High, I'm not too mad at, but I still should have gotten it. And then, yeah, we're not gonna talk about these two. And then I should have gotten these two too. These are like, We Cry Together is probably like the biggest moment on Mr. Morale, maybe aside from like Auntie Diaries or Mother I Sober, but like, and Count Me Out I should have gotten. That's like top 5 maybe. Yeah, it's top 5 on the album. Oh no, I mean, hey, I did better than the average. I got 89%. Should have gotten, oh my god, that actually bugs me too, and that because I should have gotten a 90. I should have gotten an A. I'm a straight A student. What are we talking about now? But 77 for 87. Let me know what your favorite Kendrick Lamar song is, or album, in the comments. And yeah, that was a masterclass of trash.